We're live?
Oh no, why is it showing the shopping signal?
I feel like this is like a running theme for our lives. We go live and then discover that the signal is terrible. And then Abigail proceeds to try and do something about it. So bear with us a second while she fiddles about with what she needs to fiddle about with. Are we any better?
Not a second, but it did take a while to stabilise last time, didn't it?
Okay.
Once it stabilised, it was fine.
Hi guys. So we have got, I can't turn the camera around a second, but we have a mountain of props that need to be put away. So I thought I would do it on a live. You guys seem to enjoy watching me put things away. And you guys can ask me some questions. So let me know if you have any questions, newborn related, maternity related, photography related, anything really. Ask away. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, where in the world you are. I'm going to give it 2 minutes to make sure that we have stabilized our connection so that we've got the best possible quality.
I don't think we have.
Okay, so we're just going to keep it going for a minute until we get there. Last time we did this, because it wouldn't stabilize, you guys couldn't really see what I was doing, so I don't want to repeat that. I want to make sure it's good enough so you can actually see what props we have and how we store them and everything else. So we're going to give it 2 minutes. Do we have any questions or anybody saying where they're from so far?
No.
No? Okay. Let me know where you're from, guys. Where are you watching from in the world? I love the fact that people watch from all over the world.
We had a lot of Indians last time, didn't we?
Yeah, lots of people from India, which is fabulous. Like, that's so far away. It is though, isn't it? That's like really far away.
Oh, why don't you just work for once in your life?
Abigail is tech support. Oh, she just showed me how you can see it on the screen and it's really bad quality. Now,
you're plugged into the Ethernet.
We are direct into the Ethernet. The Ethernet cable is in the side of the laptop, so I don't know what's going on. We are about to go into 2025 and we can't even get a stable connection through an Ethernet cable, which is wonderful. Okay, Abdel's going to go and see if she can potch about and sort it out down by the router. But I think we just carry on. We've got the Christmas mugs out. I love these mugs. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen, is all of the pink, peachy, lilac-y tones. All of the hanging rail here are just like outfits and matching bonnets and things. Up here then would be the props that are in those kinds of tones. Obviously the flowers, we haven't got enough space for flowers. Flowers are everywhere. You'll see a running theme of anywhere that they will fit, we will put them because we have so many. And then in the drawers below are all color coordinated props. So this is our purple drawer. In everything that we've got in the purples underneath is pink. Now in the cupboard just next to it, just outside of the, let me see if I can turn this around a minute. Oh, sorry, a bit shaky guys, I apologize. So over here we have greens and blues. I think it is just all greens and blues. And then I'm not going to turn you back around again because I'm going to start over with the green. But in the back of the prop room then we've got all of our neutrals, whites, beiges, greys. And we've also got so they've got a drawer of their own. I can show you in a second our wall of beanbag fabrics as well, so I'll go through those. But as soon as I've moved the camera now, I'm going to start with greens. Now, we have had an awful lot of sessions recently. It's busy season, easy for me to say. And it's just been a bit manic, haven't it, Abigail?
Yeah.
So after every session, we have literally, unless it's got to go in the washing machine, we've been bringing it out into the prop room and dumping it on the table. And we thought, you know what, we've got 2 minutes this morning. Let's get it all put away because otherwise they'll just escalate. So,
in the audio sounds great, but it's just terrible.
Right. I'm going to wait for this to catch up because I can't quite see it on the screen a minute. Oh, it's very behind on there. Okay, never mind. So this is a Cutchy curly fur. And the basket, I believe, is from Home Sense. Or it's a planter from Home Sense. We love a bit of Home Sense. We will always pick up baskets and they got loads of like wicker props and things, haven't they, that we always pick up from Home Sense. We love it. So that's what this is. But the curly fur is from Cwtchi Cw, which we are still devastated at that they're no longer trading. But we have so much Cwtchi Cw. Well, there we are. I've opened this drawer and all that's in here, 1, 2, 3, 4 furs from Cwtchi Cw, just in that one drawer there. These props, the bigger ones, they go now. We use this bucket quite a lot, and we have a lot of people going for this kind of minty, sagey green tone. Can't remember where this is from though. Can you remember where this is from?
We had from the newborn show, but I couldn't tell you what cell it was.
Okay.
It's stuck to the side of it. Not on the edge up in the room. No, down the red is now.
Oh, that's glue dots. Where a glue dot. Last time we used this, we put some eucalyptus on the side, and I've had to stick it on with glue dots. So that's what Abigail's noticed. But there.
DJ A says hello.
Hi. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm really interested. I want to know where it is you're watching from. So I'm going to try and get these glue dots off here. But yeah, we picked this one up in the newborn and portrait show before that disappeared. And we used to get loads of props from there, didn't we? We used to go up with a budget because we knew that all of the prop vendors would all be in the one place, and it was fabulous. I'm very sticky right now with these glue dots. That is a really good tip though. If you have some foliage you're looking to decorate the outside of buckets and baskets and things with, go to the glue dots. They're always handy, and they always use a glue dot for something. And look, that have come off there, like, and you'd never, I mean, you probably can't tell because the quality is really bad at the minute. Has it improved at all, Abigail?
No, and I have no idea how to fix it.
Oh, that's really sad. But if you could see this tidy, then you would be able to see that there's no marks left by the glue dots. So win-win. Got this cute little green outfit. I don't think you've seen this one, have you?
No,
it's a new one. So all of our knitted rompers, we've got loads of different colour knitted rompers. They're all done by our mother. She's very, very clever. She is, you give her a pattern to knit something and she'll whip it up in 2 minutes. So she always knits all of our rompers, bonnets, sleeper hats. She knits everything for us. Loads of like wraps and different, what's the word I'm looking for, layers. And she picked up this green because she thought it was quite festive. And it's not normally the wool that we would usually go for, but she liked it. So she gave it a little go. So now we have a green romper to add to the collection. It's very vibrant compared to what we already have. Let's add it to the shelf. These little wooden hangers we have had from lots of different places. Usually it's an Amazon job because we will go to put something away and realise we've run out. So it's just quick and easy to get onto Amazon to order some more. I feel like we've got these linked in our Amazon storefront, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because yeah, can you do that? Yeah. Marvellous.
I just put also, that was real English. I also just put a link in the comments to our free Elevate Your Maternity photography.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, we've got an Elevate Your Maternity ebook that we are giving away for free at the moment. So Abigail has linked that underneath. But she will also pop a link to our Amazon storefront. So these wooden hangers, all of our hangers are matching. So they are all on there. We've also picked them up before now in IKEA. And either Dunelm or the range they had them at one point, didn't they? Yeah. Pillows, we have pillows in every single colour. We love a pillow. They're really good for posing, not only on a beanbag, but majority beanbag we use them for. But they are great when they are inside props. If you are shooting down with baby curled up inside, then it's always nice to have a little pillow in there. One less stuff you've got to use to put baby's head where it needs to be. And also, it's an extra bit of texture, extra layer, just creates a bit more depth having that extra bit of something in there. The pillows, a majority from, this one's Dahlia props. A lot of them that we have are from Dahlia and they come in sets. So this would be matching something else this year. So we've got these really cute little pair of trousers, and the pockets on the back are the matching fabric to the pillow. And that would probably have a headband to match as well. These, don't ask me where we got these ones from. We got these in a couple of colours, haven't we? I love the texture on the edges of these. I really don't know where. I think this might have been an Etsy. Do you know when we had to replace a load of our props? I think we bought these ones from Etsy, but these are gorgeous with a little bit of texture on the end. And what I try to do is keep the colours together whenever possible in these drawers.
We've got a lot of new people watching now. People explain why the signal is like a signal.
Okay. Hi to everybody who is now just joining us. Our signal is really shocking, and we can't fathom why, because we are plugged directly into an Ethernet cable to try and boost our what's the word, signal, but it's not working, so I'm really sorry. Abigail is working behind the scenes to try and get it a little bit clearer for you, but what we are doing is just going through. We need to pot away a load of our props, so I'm just going through kind of where it's all from and talking through the bits as I am putting it away. So we've had a bit of a manic couple of weeks with the run up to Christmas.
And Storm Bert.
Oh, and Storm Bert. We had a load of water come through the ceiling.
There's no way you're from, guys, and you Storm Bert attacked you as well. I feel personally attacked by Storm Bert.
Abigail does feel personally attacked by Storm Bert. I'm going to repeat a lot of what Abigail's saying. I found some of these. I'll give them to you. I'm going to repeat things that Abigail is saying because I don't know whether you can pick up on the mic. I'm wearing the mic and she's not, so there might be some things that she says that you can't hear. So large props up on the top shelf. Eucalyptus. Everybody loves a bit of eucalyptus, don't they?
Where did you get that from? IKEA.
This was IKEA. Our florals are from a lot of different places. We have got quite a bit from IKEA. These are really good from IKEA. These are all separate little twiggy bits.
Shiny leaves, do we?
No, we'll have a matte leaf. Also, these, because they're individual little sticky bits, you can add as much or as little as you want. So these are good because they don't have a very long stem. As you can see with our eucalyptus, the stems are really, really long. So we've had to chop them. So we've made our own shorter branches because some of the props, where the baskets are so small, those big long stems, you just can't hide them. So we've had to chop them down. So those ones from IKEA are really, really good because they're easier to use around props. IKEA, these big ones, what's the where we did the big flower hole from when we built that arch? Whittingtons. I keep getting confused with the tea bag. Whittards, yeah, the tea bag company. I mean, they're not tea bags, they do lots of things, don't they?
Banging hot chocolate.
Amazing hot chocolate.
Whittington's flower wholesale.
Okay, so Whittington's. We went there. They do wholesale flowers. They do real live flowers, what are they called? Not synthetic ones. What's the word I'm looking for?
Flowers?
Flowers. They do live flowers. They also do all the faux flowers, and that's what we picked up. We needed to build a nice big arch for a maternity client who wanted a baby in bloom theme ready for a baby shower, so that was beautiful. So yeah, we went there and picked up so many flowers, and now we're in this situation where there's flowers coming out of everywhere.
I mean, you can't see the half of it. Like
you can't, no. Yeah, when I turn it around, I'm just out. You can if you want to. I'm just putting that grey one over there because that's where it's going to be.
So there's flowers here.
All of these here. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. We're just completely inundated with flowers. Another Kuchiko piece. Now, I love all this seafoam colour. We had a little bit of a phase where everyone wanted this seafoam, didn't we? Yeah. I'm still trying to get the camera angle right. So we've got quite a bit in this lovely seafoam, and I feel like this is my favourite. One of my favourite colours. I can't say my favourite because there's lots of them, but this is one of my favourites. I think
it just goes really nice with a lot of the babies that we have in this.
Yes.
Because we have quite a lot of jaundice babies in.
Yes.
And when you have like certain colours next to it, it just makes it worse.
Yeah. Cheesecloth. We've got lots of cheesecloths in lots of colours. We love a cheesecloth. So these don't have an awful lot of stretch in them. They've got a tiny bit of stretch, but not enough to be able to use it on its own. So a cheesecloth will always add... Huh? Abigail's just messed about the camera. Cheesecloth will always add texture, which is lovely. So that could be used underneath the baby, like as a top layer inside a basket to put the baby in to create a bit of texture. But what we tend to use a cheesecloth for is over the top of a stretch wrap. So this here is a stretch jersey. It's got lots and lots of stretch in there. This will be matching to a beanbag fabric. I've got it in my pile of beanbag fabrics to put away, so I'll show you that in a second. So with these, we'll put this as an underneath when we're going to do like an egg wrap or a potato sack wrap. And then we'll go back over the top with the cheesecloth just to create a little bit of texture and just to give it an extra element. Now, I didn't realise how little space we had left in this drawer, Abigail. We've got an awful lot of green. We do, yeah. I mean, this is all green as well. So I think we need to rein it back on the green. Okay, next I'm going to go on to pink. I've got a lot of peachy pinks that I've got to put away now. Way that we do the cheesecloths, so we can use those either to give texture to something or as a layer over the top of a stretch wrap. So for that one, I use this stretch jersey. This one isn't my favourite because it's quite a shiny fabric and I don't like... Yeah, I have, yeah. I think we've just used this. We have, yeah, we need a new one. But because it's not my favourite, I'll put that one on just to keep baby's arms and legs where they need to be and then go back over the top then with that knitted wrap. Just spotted one that's come undone, so bear with me while I put that right. And then the other layers that I've got here then are that the same as that nice green one that I showed you with the little dangly bits coming off the side. So we've got, yeah, we've got this one which is a pinky peach, and then we've got one that is more of a peachy peach. So that was, yes, so this is very peachy, the other one's quite pinky peach. The last one hadn't been used, that was already folded. I try and fold everything as close in size as I can, just so it makes everything a little bit neater when you put it away, but it doesn't always end like that. And what I try to do, if it's got something like a bit of texture, like these end bits, I'll always try and fold it so that's on show. So as soon as I open the drawer, I'm looking at it and I can see this has got the fringing on it. And then I know where everything is. Otherwise, if the fringing is hid, they all kind of look quite similar. Like this one, I can see that there's pearls on there. So as soon as I open that, if I'm looking for the pearl one, it jumps out at me. More stretch jersey wraps. These will all have a matching beanbag fabric, which is lovely because this can be used then not only to do a wrap on baby, it can be used just to cover bum. So if you're doing naked baby on the beanbag and just covering bum with the wrap, we also use it as like a blanket. So I've seen people doing it where they either wrap baby first. We tend to do it where they put them in, where we put baby in a romper and then stretch the fabric across baby's chest, and it gives the impression that they're under a blanket. So you can do it if you've got a beanbag fabric and you don't have a matching wrap, where you fold the bottom of the beanbag fabric up and over, but I just think you've got a little bit more control if you do have the matching wrap. This is a lovely one. It's a new one that we've just picked up very recently from Blessance, and it's got a beautiful like a knitted texture, yeah, going through it, so that's gorgeous. Again, Abigail, we haven't got enough room in there.
Not sure if I pink as well. No, we did go through a
No,
phase where we didn't have any pink.
Yeah, we went through a phase, and because we are not the biggest fan of pink for a girl, blue for a boy, we just didn't buy pink. I think we were in denial that we needed it. And then we had a run of girls that needed pink, and we were like, oh, I think we better go and buy some more pink because we haven't got any. So, okay, next.
I can't believe this signal is like this. I swear it stabilised last time, didn't it?
I know, it's really sad, isn't it? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to put these bits away. I've got a lot in. Okay, so all of our headbands go in this top drawer. We've got a load missing from this drawer, and I don't know where they've gone, Abigail. Maybe. And then at the back, then behind here, we've got jars that we keep our loose curls. So the one that I put away earlier was like a full fur, curly fur piece, but these ones are like actual separate pieces of curly fur. And I've got a basket that I'm going to empty in a second to show you that. I also have jars of hearts, which are lovely. So we've got these in pretty much all of the colours. And I think they're called like lovies. Is that what they're called?
I think so.
So these are really nice to have babies hold. So if you can get baby to hold on to them, they're really cute because they're hugging them. The smaller ones tend to be for use like above their head or just placed somewhere just to add a bit more detail. So as you can see, I got all my green and my blue ones in here. And at the back, then we've got the neutrals, and then we've got a jar with reds and yellows and oranges. Bonnets go in these trouser hangers. Again, they are linked. They are linked now, aren't they? The Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. So the link for these are in the Amazon. And in the comments on our Amazon storefront. These bonnets then are really easily hung up on these hangers. I do have another one of these hanging about, but when I come across it, I'll add it on. Okay, and then I've got this basket. So in here, I've got a load of flowers and loose curly fur. So now I need to separate, which is going to be fun. But it's because the newborn that we had for this session wanted the baby to be completely surrounded in flowers. So we just packed it full, didn't we, Abigail?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to separate the flowers out. And the flowers are literally just the heads off stemmed flowers that I've pulled off, so like roses and peonies. And then we've got these succulents then. Where do we get these succulents from? Because we've got loads of these. I've done, didn't we?
Dunelm, I think.
Dunelm. They're good because they're green, but they've also got bits of pink. They've got bits of yellow. So they kind of go really well with most colours. And I feel like they were bigger twigs and we've cut them down, haven't we?
I think so.
So we've got loads of them. So we've got roses in all of the pinks, the peaches, the creams, off-whites. Got peonies in all of the same colours. Nearly there. All good idea until you've got to separate it all again afterwards. Right, I think I've got all of the flowers out. So next, I'm going to gather up. We do have a fur piece underneath, and then I put all the loose curls on top. So I need to get all of the loose curls off the top now just to go into a jar. So I've just got a glass jar to pop them in. Again, Coochie Coo. All of our curly furs have come from Coochie Coo, or majority of them.
Watch when you put pressure on it because the glass is bending in the middle.
Oh God. There we are. And then our curly furs then are in the glass jars. This one is, oh, it's really sad. This one is a curly fur that I don't actually know. Wasn't it like a Spanish firm? Remember, because I'm sure we paid in euros for these. We had a couple of them, didn't we? Again, from the Newborn and Portrait show.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they were Spanish. They were over for the show. So it's going in next to like a bubblegum pink in the same fur. I think we've got like a blue or a green or something in one as well. Okay. Bigger basket. This one goes up here. So a load of our shallower. Can you see that? I'm just going to tilt it back a second just so you can see up there. So some of our shallower props go right up on that top shelf. Back down again. And I am missing peach bucket to go up there. I've also got this grey shallow bucket. Now, it's full of all of our peach flowers. So I separate these out. So this bucket is going to go up on the shelf, but I'm going to have to fill it full of these ones first because I've got even more peach flowers that need somewhere to live. What we do try to do is keep all of the flowers, the colours together with the flowers. Just makes it easier when we're setting up. Okay. I'm going to put these ones to one side because what I've done is I've picked up a load that had stems and then pulled the heads off during a session so that I could just use the heads. So I'm going to put those ones to one side so I can put the heads back on. And then I'll sort those out later. Love this bucket. Grey on the outside, weathered, and then just like brown wood on the inside. It's shallow enough that we can shoot down, but also deep enough that we can shoot from the side. I love this one. Was this a Blessance? I'm sure we had this one. No?
That was the white.
The white one's from
That one's
Blessance.
That is, again, Newborn show.
Yeah, another one from the Newborn show, but we love this. We literally use this all the time, don't we? We love this one.
We're coming up to half an hour now, so I don't know whether you want to start wrapping up or do some
beanbag fabrics. Right, let's turn it around then. I'm not gonna put away, as you can see at the back here, all of our neutrals and everything. I've just popped those props here. They will be going up there, but because we're running out of time now, I'm going to show you beanbag fabrics. So we've got like a rainbow of beanbag fabrics. On the bottom here, we've got sleeves, Graceland design sleeves. So these are 2 by 1.5 meter sleeves. We've got frames in the studio and we pop those on the frame so it looks like they are babies sat on wood. And there's other ones as well, like plain colours. Great for like cake smashes and things like that because you can chuck them in the washing machine. And then over here we have all of our silks. So for those of you that haven't seen our maternity silk wrapping tutorials, we have loads of them. We absolutely love the silks, wrapping maternity clients in silks. So we've got plenty of different colours in those, and we've got oh, there we are. I was going to pop a link to the playlist with all of those on there. Yes, so that's where we keep those ones. Now, beanbag fabrics driving around the bend, putting those away. So we have a bit of coffee. Build myself up to it. Plain hangers, just white wood. And then all of these beanbag fabrics we tend to have a matching wrap to go with them. We usually buy them as a set. Those that don't come with a matching wrap, we cut a piece off the end so that we have a matching wrap. And we didn't start out with all of these because obviously we have a lot of beanbag fabrics because we need them in every single colour. But what we do is when we have a client in and we do their pre-session consultations, we talk through what they're looking for from the session, colours, themes, and then when we sit down to actually decide what colours. If we don't have beanbag fabrics in the exact colour they're looking for, then we order them in. And that's how we've built up such an extensive amount of all of our props, really. It doesn't come overnight, does it?
No.
It's taken us a long, long time to get it to this point. I feel like we're at the point of needing a new room, if I'm honest. We need more space because we've run out of room for all of our props. We did a bit of a de-stash the other day, didn't we? And it hasn't made a dent. So I begrudge getting rid of anything, if I'm honest. Unless we don't use it. Unless like we completely don't use it. So there have been a few props that just we never go to, and they're the ones that we've got rid of. But there are some props that we haven't used in a while, and then all of a sudden somebody will choose that prop, and then people see that prop again, and then everybody wants to use it. So that's how it kind of goes round in a cycle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't tend to get rid of an awful lot of our props, and I feel like we just need more room to store more props. Now this is a new beanbag fabric. I don't know, I was just thinking that. From Dahlia, again, Dahlia props. Can we link Dahlia anyway? She doesn't have a link for that one. Okay, so this is our Christmas newborn purchase. We didn't have, I mean, we've got things that we've used previously for for Christmas themed newborn sessions, or not like a Christmas setup during a newborn session. So if babies are born this time of the year, they tend to have at least one Christmassy themed setup. But we saw this and we were like, oh my goodness, that's adorable. So it's just a big giant pocket, and the good thing is it's come back and the pocket was a lot larger than we were anticipating, which meant that we can use it on older babies as well. Now, do I put this with the reds, or I feel like this needs to be on its own because it's big and bulky and also themed? Okay, that's going to go down the bottom. The next two beanbag fabrics are both from Blessance. We love these ones because they've got a plain side, and then you're not going to be able to see this, I don't think, because of the quality. But the other side is like fluffy and soft. It's beautiful. We love these. So again, we've got matching wraps that go with these. And again, I try and get these folded as close as I can to the same size, just so they look as uniform as possible on the shelf. I mean, they're not all going to be the same size because they're all different sized pieces of fabric, but I try my hardest to get them as close as possible. Run out of hangers. I don't know where all the hangers are gone. I reckon there must be, yeah, I was going to say there must be a load in the studio. I'm going to have to go on the hunt for some more hangers. They're definitely around here. We've always got plenty to hand, haven't we? And I try again to keep it as colour coordinated as I can here and do a bit of a rainbow with it, just for ease of, I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing as well. Obviously, we love it when people walk into our clients walk into this room and they see everything like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. But when you're looking for a specific colour, like all of the pinks are together, so you just go straight to the pinks and then go through them, you know. So it's for ease of access to things as well. My arm's hanging off now, Abigail.
We best start wrapping up because we have
okay,
somebody coming in very soon.
Yes, we do. Right, last opportunity to ask any questions. Does anybody have anything they'd like to ask me before we end the live?
Silence.
No, I was going to say I think there's a bit of a lag in it, so we'll give them 2 minutes just in case anybody does have any questions. This will go back up afterwards, won't it? So it wouldn't just be this. Okay. Oh, do you know what? I'm sorry, guys. We do try and we've done everything we could to try and get the quality up. Abigail is going to go full Karen on our internet provider as soon as we finish this live stream. But if you're watching on replay, leave some questions in the comments and we will get back to you as soon as we see them. And let us know if you've enjoyed this and whether you want to see more of
That'd be like that the whole
I
time.
have, yeah, I've just realised. It's been fine. Yeah, so let us know if you want to see more of this kind of thing, if you want to see more of our prop room. Just let us know what you want to see, guys. Just ask me some questions. I like answering questions. Anything else I need to put in here? Memberships, they're still just 99 pence. So if you haven't already signed up to our memberships, get over there quickly while they are still 99 pence. You've got access to behind the scenes. We've got edit with me, bonus bits from our podcast. What else is on there? Stickers. I made some stickers. They're very cute. What else we got?
I can't remember. I wasn't really listening to what you were saying.
All the stuff we've got on
I know
memberships.
that, I
All
couldn't
right.
hear what you were saying.
Well, there's loads of stuff over there anyway, and at the moment it is just 99 pence. So if you haven't already, get over to our memberships and sign up. And yeah, just leave me a comment, guys. I like answering questions. So until next time.